You and your friend are out hiking in the middle of nowhere. Where else would you hike? I wouldn't hike on the pavement. So, then this happens.
Oh!
Your friend, nicely dressed friend I might add, takes a nasty fall. What do? Well, any sensible person would call 911, right? Call 911? Yes. Well, you can't do that in this situation. Because in this example, in many cases, you do not have cell reception. So you have to perform first aid. What is first aid? First aid is the first aid rendered to a victim of bodily harm or injury like my nicely dressed friend here. So today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to properly make the materials and the procedures for a forearm splint and an arm sling, and why you would need to know.
So, render me some aid?
Yes, I will. So to start off, I'm going to show you materials for the forearm splint. I start off here with some padding. This comforts the victim. I'll get to that in a minute. And stiff material. A splint is any stiff material, because first aid is all about improvisation, so you can use really anything that's stiff to support broken bones and stuff, ease the pain for the victim, keep it in place and secure. And according to the 11th edition of the Boy Scout Handbook, it says the splint should be long enough to mobilize the joints above and below a fracture. So that helps you determine the length of your splint. Oh yes, I also have ropes here pre-tied for time concerns, this speech, to secure the splint. So, broken arm, I assume?
It hurts. That hurts too.
So I'm just putting the padding on so it's comfort the victim. Now put one board in this case. Now usually your victim would not help you with this, but I have a very nice victim. I happen to be related to him.
That wouldn't be so nice if it actually was broken.
Yeah, but you put one board on top, one board on the bottom, so that way you can tie it together and secure it. And today I'm going to use a very trusty Boy Scout knot, the double half hitch. I use this because you can tighten it and loosen it to the desired pressure on the arm, keep it secure, just no mess with this specific knot.
Just slide it on. Slide it on.
Slide it on.
Or you can be tight.
And that is all. Excuse me a moment. So anyway, during this intermission here, do you have anything interesting to say about your care? No?
I'm helping.
So, I'm just securing. No. All right. Now, we have our splint. Yay. The victim would not be doing this in real life, because that would hurt. So now we move on to our sling. This is the simpler part of the deal. Very, very simple. You have a big amount of cloth. I have here a fuzzy string. You can substitute a safety pin, duct tape for this, because first aid is all about improvisation. This is mainly to secure the sling in place, so that the arm does not slide out. You'll get a better picture of that when I start putting the sling on. So the first thing, you want to get your material into triangular form. You'll see why in a minute. With the participation of my victim. Pointy end, big angle of the string towards the elbow. Place it over his chest. Take the bottom half of the triangular piece of cloth over on the other side of his neck and secure on with a sturdy knot on the back of his neck.
Your hands are cold.
So, you'll notice a few things. One, this is open here. His arm could slide out at any time, which is why I have this. And you'll also notice that his arm is way above 90 degrees. It's not down here, it's way up here. This is to do two things. One, it immobilizes the joint further so that it doesn't hurt him as much. And two, it helps circulation. And according to the Video Jug Corporation circulation, to test that, you just press on skin or nails of the hand, like you see here, and the color comes back within 2-3 seconds. That means the circulation is good. If not, that means it's impaired. So now, I'm going to take my fuzzy string and secure the sling. Important step here, he must raise his arm, because that would basically be like breaking both arms if you don't, to immobilize both his working arm and his not working arm. Alright, so that is, today I've demonstrated to you how the materials needed and the procedures for forearm splint and a sling, and why you would need it. One, it's a good life-saving skill. You never know when you need it. I didn't think I needed it today. He showed up and just fell. And also, quick response. We could not get an ambulance in time, so I performed first aid on it. This could mean the difference between your friend's life or death. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? Any questions?
Have you ever actually had to administer that kind of first aid to a fallen friend?
Fortunately, no. I've practiced it many a time and given many examples.
I'm just prime test dummy.
Yes, yes. That's the price of living with me.
So, Isaac, where would I find all of these materials? I'm in the middle of camping out, so what do I do?
Well, like I keep saying, first aid's all about improvisation and what you have on hand. So sticks in the woods would work perfectly for this, tent poles, etc. You can actually use a shirt or something like that for padding to comfort the victim. You could even use a shirt as a sling if you don't have any other material you could use. And I said you could substitute many things like duct tape or a safety pin to keep the sling in place. So first aid's just about what you can find on hand. You have to be like MacGyver.
Okay. Any other questions? Thank you so much.
Can I go now? Yes, you may go, Victor.
This makes it sound like you ripped off an arm.
No.
I was wondering how long you're going to leave him uncomfortable and down there.
Well, he's my brother, so longer than usual.
That's what she always like, oh, no, boss!
Thank you so much.